I found out my parents weren't coming to my wedding while I was already dressed. Tie straight. Hands steady. Phone buzzing. We're so sorry. Your sister qualified for regionals. This is big. Big. That was the word they chose. I didn't reply. I stared at my reflection and felt something seal shut inside my chest. Not break, lock. They missed my graduation for her tournaments. My birthdays for her meets. Every milestone in my life was always scheduled inconveniently, close to her lane assignments. I learned early not to ask. Learned even earlier not to expect. Still I invited them. Still I hoped. That was my mistake. I remembered being 12, sitting in wet bleachers, clapping for my sister until my palms burned. Mom never noticed me shivering. Dad was timing laps. Grandpa was the only one who brought me a jacket. He leaned down and whispered, "One day, kid, they'll realize what they missed." I believed him, quietly, stupidly. The ceremony started without them. Chairs empty. Front row loud with absence. I didn't look at it. I said my vows like I meant them. Because I did. I married someone who chose me without hesitation. That mattered. The pictures were beautiful. Soft light, honest smiles. No parents. No apologies edited in. I didn't post them right away. I waited. Timing matters. 2 weeks later, my wife and I closed on a house my parents didn't know I could afford. 3 months later, I announced my promotion. 6 months later, I posted the wedding photos. That's when the phone rang. Mom cried first. Said I tricked them. Said I made it look like they abandoned me. Dad didn't speak much. When he did, his voice cracked. He said he thought there'd be more time. Grandpa called them cowards before I could say a word. I never raised my voice. I never had to. I told them the truth. Slowly. Calmly. Like explaining a rule. They'd ignored for decades. I didn't trick you. I didn't lie. I didn't exaggerate. You just finally saw yourselves from the outside. They asked why I didn't remind them. Why I didn't beg. That was the moment I felt it. The payoff. Clean. Sharp. Earned. I told them I was tired of auditioning for my own family. Forgiveness came later. Of course it did. It always does when consequences arrive dressed as clarity. They wanted dinners, photos, second chances. They wanted access to the life they never invested in. I didn't deny them out of spite. I denied them out of honesty. I was busy, building, living, thriving. Revenge didn't look like screaming or cutting them off dramatically. It looked like success without their fingerprints on it, like joy they couldn't take credit for, like a legacy they couldn't rewrite. Grandpa came to the housewarming. He smiled the whole time, pulled me aside and said, "You did good. You stayed standing." I did more than that. I stopped waiting.